Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you happen to be watching us. Welcome back. It's Wednesday, June 10th. So, uh, yesterday's video was pretty hard to top up, but I was going for a walk last night and I started picking up rocks. I love flat rocks, they are my favorite. And I started thinking, whoa, like in 2 weeks, it's Father's Day, and I won't be doing any Father's Day projects with my kids, but maybe you would want to be doing like something for your Father's Day. So I want to show you a couple things. I love pebble art. Pebble art is one of my favorite things. Let me show you what I got. Sure. Okay. You are now presenting your screen. Yeah, it'll be you. I love pebble art. Like, look at some of this stuff. Uh, if I can show you this, like, it's really cool. It's made out of rocks, maybe some driftwood, maybe there's a couple other things. Sometimes there's uh, it's mostly rocks, right? Sometimes there wasn't. What am I trying to say? Sometimes there's other things, maybe like a shell in it, but for the most part, it's pebbles. So I thought, oh, this is cool. If you want to start thinking about Father's Day, which is next week, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, you might want to like pick up some rocks. And I just went and got rocks off the road. I live in the country, and so I have a gravel roads everywhere, and started picking them up. But let me show you these. I love these because look at this. You rock our world. Get it? You rock our world, or Dad, you rock. My dad, my rock, right? There's all things. Oh, and there's like a little muscle in there. There's all things you can do if you want to do some sort of pebble art. You don't have to, but this is just an idea to get you started thinking. Like, it's not until next week, but it's just an idea. Or even like, oh, there was one I want to show you where it says "Our Dad Rocks," or "Art." It was just three because all the kids in the family. I don't know. I can't find it. I'm gonna quit looking. So just an idea. Let me show you. Let me stop sharing. What you can do to get that ready. Now, I've got some things, some different things to show you, some different ideas. I happen to have those canvas panels. Like, they're thicker. They're like a board. You can paint on these. You could do your pebbles on these. You could probably get these on Michael's. But I'm going to give you a couple options. You could also do it on plain paper, right? Like almost like a, not a typewriter paper, but almost like a cardstock, like a little bit heavier paper. And then you would take it, do whatever with your rocks, take a frame, take the glass out, do your rock thing. This will go in behind. The important thing is you're going to need some cardboard as a brace, or even like just back to the frame itself would go in, right? And that would keep it in its spot without the glass, right? So there's different ways you could do it. You could do it in a frame already. You could do it on a board. But some of you may have like, well, I want this, but I don't want to, or I can't buy it, or don't have time to go buy it. But I'm going to show you a way you could do it. If you got, this is called MD board, MDF board. It's like a 1/4 inch board. This one's been used well with my watercolor painting stuff with our dream catcher. So any of my grade 5s are like, yeah, I know. Well, maybe not my grade 5s this year though. I'm sorry. So you need MDF board and muslin. I don't have muslin here, but I kind of have this sheet. Muslin is like almost like cheesecloth, but the threads are a little bit closer. So if you wanted to make your own canvas boards, what I would do is I would take like an MDF board that's clean and have it cut in the size that you want. You would use gesso. You can buy this at Michael's, or you can probably order it online. It's a media that paint will stick to. So when we do our flutes, we do our plastic flutes. They're UPC, some sort of piping, and we coat them with gesso because then you can paint them. It makes paint stick. So what you would do is you would, once you have your MDF board, you would paint the whole front of it with gesso, and then you would lay the muslin on top, right? You would cut it to roughly get a size, and then you would put more gesso on top of that, let it dry, and then you would like have it trimmed on the back, and you would glue all the edges. That's if you want to go to the trouble of making your own boards. Again, you can buy them, or you can just use paper. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to show you what I would do. And you want to do something like this. Close your eyes because I'm going to make you seasick. Ugh. Whoa. There we go. Come on. Sticky tack, stick to my camera. There we go. I think I got it. So, with the, I'm just going to put on just a little bit more sticky. With the board, whoa. I've got all kinds of rocks. Like I say, I just went down the gravel road. I picked these up. I'm looking for rocks that are more flat and thin. Sometimes you get those flat ones, and they're kind of like, I'm going to go the other way. They're kind of like they've got a bump on them. That's fine, but you're wanting more thin. And I want more of the natural. Of course, you can find lots of that are kind of roundish that are broken up, but I'm going for that more whole look, that more natural look, right? So I just picked up a couple rocks on the gravel. So what I would do if I were you is I would do something like maybe take a flat one right with the body, roundish one for your head, maybe another one for you. This is a pretty big board, by the way. I would use this. This is actually quite big. And then you would glue those with, like, I would say like a hot glue, almost like maybe like some sort of permanent, like I would stay away from crazy glue. Crazy glue on here is not going to work great, but like almost like a glue that looks like, do I have any? Almost like maybe something like this, like a Gorilla Glue, or something like, or was it, what's the word I'm trying to say? The glue, I don't know. There's definitely tubes of glue that you could glue those onto, and they would stick. Now, when you're gluing these, what I would do is if you wanted to add, let me do it on a piece of paper, so I'm not on my canvas. So let's say I wanted this on there. Again, I would make this a little bit smaller because these rocks, maybe I'd cut them up. Right. There goes the camera. Okay, there we go. And you kind of want them to be on the same line. So you could either put like a little stick here. The camera's moving. Atlanta. Okay, stay, camera. This is not a professional studio. Oh yeah, and this is my rock that I'm going to hide with my indigenous. We talked about truth in my indigenous video, so I'm going to hide this somewhere in Claremont, right? The turtle to represent truth. Anyways, I do like rocks. Can you tell? So if I was doing this, I would have, and maybe this little guy, he wants to hold on to a balloon, right? This is you, right? So maybe you're going to have, so I would have this, and I would hold this on. Oh, maybe he's going to have like a rock balloon. Like something like that, right? And then I would take those off, and I would like do that in like a black Sharpie maybe, right? So that I would move those out of the way. Do it in black Sharpie, a thin one if possible, so it shows up a little bit better. Again, and then get those glued down. Where'd my balloon go? I don't know which one it was. Let's see, it was this one. But I want to stress, so important, stay away from adding any little eyeballs, smiley faces on the faces. They look sharp. They look nice, plain, right? Like you're not, resist the urge to add stuff. Now, right now, if I did this, it's kind of floating. You could add something like some grasses if you wanted. You could add like some stuff on the side just to make it look like it's there is a horizon line, because right now it does look like it's floating in space, right? Or you could add like a little stick, like something that they're on, um, just to ground it, just to give it some definition. And then underneath here, you could write, I don't know if I can do this upside down, Dad. And in your best writing, which is not this, how do I make a D this way? Dad? Nope. Oh, it's a good thing. Yeah. Dad, this is not my good copy. Right? Dad, you rock. And that could go, so you'd have that glued, and then that would go into that pitch frame. So, close your eyes. I'm going to make you seasick. So that's an idea. That is not saying you have to do that. It's just an idea. I was just walking yesterday and I thought, well, maybe that might be something you might want to think for Father's Day. Or just like some rock art. Check it out. Pinterest. Look on Pinterest for rock art. It's pebble art. It's amazing. Also, if you go to Pinterest, oh. Can I share? Yes, I can. Share. If you go to Pinterest, presenting your screen, and I go to mine. If you go to Pinterest, you look up me, you will find that I have made a COVID. I have tons of pins, but I've made a COVID-19 art at home. So there's some cool ideas that I thought that you guys could do at home. I still want to do this. I want to make these homemade bouncy balls. I'm trying like crazy to try and find borax. There's no borax. You know how the other week I couldn't find alcohol 90%? Cannot find borax, but I'm going to try. Ice cream in a bag. How to make ribbons. I want to do this yet. I want to do this thing with you. There's just some really cool ideas. Hiking sticks, making your own solar oven. This one I want to try for sure. I want to do this thing with you at some point. Sundials. Like I've got some crazy ideas in Pinterest. There she goes again. So I've got some crazy ideas in Pinterest. If you want to look up my name and COVID-19 art at home. So let's stop sharing. That's all I got for today. Tomorrow, I still want to do bread in a bag with you. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah. Let's do bread in a bag tomorrow. You're going to need, I took a picture of it in case I needed to get the ingredients. Just give me a there it is. You're going to need like one of those big Ziploc plastic bags. You're going to need 3 cups of flour, a quarter cup of sugar, a pack of cheese. That's going to be a problem. If you can find yeast, good luck. Maybe you can borrow from somebody. A cup of warm water, quarter cup of butter melted, and some salt. Okay, so we're going to try bread in a bag. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so grateful, so grateful for all of you who still keep watching me, even though this is what it is. So, if you feel so inclined, stretch your arms out. Stretching those fingertips. There we go. Wrap your arms around yourself. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Again, I should always start the video with that for me. I talk a lot slower. So grateful. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy that sun. Watch these when it's raining. Did I tell you guys I wanted to do some of these during the summer? You know, every now and then just pop something on. We'll see. See how it goes. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. I will see you tomorrow.